1 p.m. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Daman Zaman. The headlines. The government has announced to launch a special campaign to control price hike in the country. The Special Assistant to the Prime Minister on National Health Services says the government is committed to provide better health facilities to the people. The Afghan president will hold meetings with the Punjab leadership and leading traders and entrepreneurs during his visit to Lahore today. The American Special Envoy to North Korea says Washington is ready to hold constructive talks with Pyongyang. In the ICC Cricket World Cup 2019, South Africa will take on Sri Lanka at Chesterley Street today. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Imran Khan has directed to launch a special campaign to control price hike in the country. In a letter, the Prime Minister office says the step has been taken in view of the current disproportionate price hike and ineffectiveness of the systems to control it. Under the campaign, a strategy will be devised by all the concerned stakeholders across the country to implement price control laws effectively from the wholesale markets to the retail shops. Market control committees will also be made more functional to take stern action against the perpetrators under the law. The Special Assistant to the Prime Minister on National Health Services, Dr. Zafar Mirza, says the government is committed to providing better health facilities to the people. Addressing a function at the Pakistan Institute of Medical Sciences in Islamabad today, he said the government is fully aware of the issues and difficulties being faced by the medical staff and is also taking steps to resolve them. He said nurses are the backbone of the health system in the country. The Minister of State for Finance, Hamad Azhar, has said the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf government retired $9.5 billion of debt this year. He was responding to points of the opposition members in the National Assembly today. Earlier speaking on the finance bill, the opposition members criticized the economic policies of the government. They described the budget anti-people and anti-growth, which they said will bring poverty, unemployment, and darkness to the country. The Punjab Chief Minister Sardar Usman Khan Buzdar warmly welcomed the Afghan President Ashraf Ghani upon his arrival at the Lahore International Airport a short while ago. On the occasion, children presented bouquets to the Afghan President Ashraf Ghani. He will also hold one-on-one meetings with the Governor and Chief Minister of the Punjab. He will also hold a meeting with the leading traders and entrepreneurs at the Governor House. The Afghan President will also visit the historic Badshahi Mosque and Shahi Qila. In occupied Kashmir, the Indian troops in their fresh act of state terrorism martyred one more Kashmiri youth in Budgam district today. The troops martyred the youth during a violent coordinated search operation at Gurn Chakpura in Nogam area of the district. Meanwhile, a delegation of the Jammu and Kashmir People's Movement has expressed solidarity with the chairperson of the Muslim Khawateen Markaz, Yasmin Raja, in Pampur today. Yasmin Raja had recently returned from New Delhi after appearing before the India's infamous National Investigation Agency in a false case registered against her. They urged India to start dialogue with Pakistan and the Kashmiri leadership without wasting any time in order to find a peaceful and permanent solution of the Kashmir issue. The annual summit of the Group of 20 Nations is underway in Osaka, Japan. The summit will discuss issues pertaining to the global economy, multilateral trade, and development. In his welcome address, the Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe called on the G20 leaders to use all policy tools to drive global economy. He also expressed the hope that the meeting will discuss measures on further enhancing the momentum toward the reform in the World Trade Organization. Meanwhile, the American President Donald Trump held talks with the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi on the sidelines of the summit. The two leaders discussed several bilateral and global issues, including Iran, 5G communications network, and defense ties. The American Special Envoy to North Korea, Stephen Biegun, says Washington is ready to hold constructive talks with Pyongyang. He said this during a meeting with the South Korean Special Representative for Korean Peninsula Peace and Security Affairs, Lee Do-hoon, in Seoul. Meanwhile, South Korean Foreign Ministry in a statement said the United States intends to make simultaneous parallel progress on an agreement reached by the two countries last year. And now cricket in the ICC Cricket World Cup 2019. South Africa will take on Sri Lanka at the Chesterley Street today. The match will start at 1430 hours Pakistan Standard Time. FM 101 channel of Radio Pakistan is airing live updates of all the matches during its transmission. And that is the end of this news bulletin. For more news and analyses, log on to our website, radio.gov.pk, and you can also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link, facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.